One of the things that I learned about makeup is that the more natural the makeup looks, the more beautiful you look. With what I have on right now, I actually have on a full face of makeup, but I want it to look natural to make it look more beautiful. At the beginning of my makeup journey, I used to have eyeshadow color all the way up my eyebrows looking like a clown. Oh my goodness, ladies, please don't do that. That is so tacky. What you want to do is if you have color on your eyelids, just mainly put the color on your eyelids and not all the way up there. Any colors that you put up here should be more like neutral colors, colors that kind of match your skin. Like what I have at the tip here underneath my brow, I have on concealer, if you want to say that's color, just to kind of highlight the area of my brows. And then of course I have, the other eyeshadows there. It looks natural. I have on a full face of makeup. I have foundation, I got contour, and just some lip gloss on. But you see, it looks natural, but it looks more beautiful. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you a picture of myself from a video that I did a few years ago of me wearing this makeup. And I thought I was cute, honey. I thought I was so cute and all, oh my goodness, I look like a clown. But let's look at it. Now, do you see what I'm talking about? That look was just tacky. So please, ladies, do not do that when you're wearing your makeup. If you're doing it, stop it. You want to look natural in your makeup look, okay? All right, let's go on. So with all of that being said, I would say this. You don't necessarily have to wear makeup to look beautiful, but if you want to enhance the beauty that you already have, wear makeup. But again, you want the makeup to look as natural as possible. These are the basic items that I recommend that you have to start off with your makeup journey or to revamp it. Now, I will not be explaining thoroughly through this list because this list is already going to be thoroughly explained throughout this lecture, some things already. But I will include this list in the resource section for your convenience. Many of these things you can buy from the dollar store, but I will not recommend that you buy your foundation or your concealer from the dollar store. A lot of cheap foundations and concealers can really break your skin out. And so we don't want to do that. Let's prevent that from happening. But what I highly recommend for you to do is to either use MAC or a dupe of a MAC product. Now you might be saying, well, MAC is kind of expensive and I thought this course was called StyleU4less. Well, I can tell you this, with MAC makeup, a little goes a long way if you really know what you're doing. And also too, they sell MAC products on eBay and Amazon. But personally, what I've learned from my experience of doing that is that it's best to just go on the MAC website to get it, because a lot of times people that are selling MAC on eBay or Amazon, they know that people assume that they're expensive and will spike that price up, and sometimes their price end up being higher than what it actually costs on the actual MAC website. I've seen that a few times, so you may want to compare the prices first. Let me just put one finger up first from the actual MAC website, okay? Then see if somebody's selling it for cheaper. But here's another reason why I still just like to go on the MAC website. Sometimes people will sell you something that is not the authentic MAC product, and you're thinking you're using MAC and it's probably something from the dollar store and they put it in a MAC packaging or something. So you have to be careful of that as well. So from my experience, I say to just go on the MAC website and just get one thing at a time. Now, the only MAC products that I use, again, is foundation, and I get my concealer from MAC. Other makeup like eyebrow pencil, contour, and stuff like that, I use other brands for that. And what I'm going to do, I am going to actually put some links in my resource section so you can see exactly what I use on my face, what I have on my face right now, as a matter of fact. And that should help you tremendously with starting your journey with your natural looking makeup regimen. You might be wondering, well, I need more than basic makeup. I'm going to share something with you that blew my mind, and actually I learned a lot by watching this. On YouTube, there was a young lady whose name is Makeup Doll, and she made one of the biggest, matter of fact, she made the biggest face transformation that I've ever seen in a makeup tutorial in my life. Without her makeup, she really has bad skin, big dark circles around her eyes. Her skin is unevenly toned. I mean, you know what I mean. But when she put that makeup on, oh my goodness, she is so stunningly beautiful. Now, honestly, in my personal opinion, she's still beautiful without the makeup, because really it's your personality that makes you who you are, and she has that bubbly personality. But if you're self-conscious about the way your face look, do what she did. And I am actually going to put a link to that video that changed my whole makeup regimen. And with her transformation, I didn't use all of the makeup that she used because I really didn't have to make that big of a transformation with my face. But I used what I thought I needed. So again, if your face is one of the biggest things that you need to make a change on, her video is going to inspire you tremendously. Now, if you watched her video, or if you're about to watch her video, I would suggest that you buy one thing at a time, especially if you're on a super tight budget. If you have dark circles under your eyes, I will recommend that you get concealer and then foundation second. The biggest purchase probably will be concealer and foundation, because again, you don't want to buy that cheaply. You want to buy something that is not going to break your skin out. And so again, I recommend MAC, and they also have representatives that can help you to figure out what's your skin tone. Some malls in certain areas do have where you can go to a makeup artist on site and find out what is your actual skin tone to buy. And you don't even have to buy it from there, because from those department stores, just like the local beauty supplies spike up the price of wigs in their stores, those makeup products cost a lot more than they would cost if you buy them online from the actual store. So what I would recommend is that you have a makeup artist to kind of help you find out what colors you need, what skin tone you have, and then have them to write all that information down and just tell them, I'm going to buy it a little bit later, but I wanted to get an idea of what I needed to buy. Now, you're not lying when you say that you're going to buy it a little bit later. You're just not going to buy it a little bit later from them. See, just like I said about the wigs, same difference. You just got to shop smartly. You might have noticed on the list we have makeup brushes, and you might be saying, wow, makeup brushes, those things cost so much money to get. No, they don't. Let me show you something. This right here is probably a little shiny on here. Let me turn it this way so you can really see the brushes. See all of that? I bought this pack of brushes for under $5 on eBay, and it's brand new. As you can see, it's still in the pack. I did not take it out yet because I was saving it for you guys for this video course, and I wanted you to see how you got all of these different kind of brushes for a really, really good price on eBay. I'm going to see if the same store on eBay is selling these, and if they are, then I will put the link with the resource section of this section of the course. Okay?